On the price hikes front, since you've already taken, both these quarters, is that going to continue the trend, in the second half as well? And if you could also help us with the quantum of price hike that we could expect.
Okay, so I don't think so. We are looking at really burdening the customer as a leader going forward. We need to kind of really balance the prices because we've already taken last year a huge increase of about 20% in terms of price increases, almost to that extent. So I think going forward, given the softening in prices, the deflation which we are seeing, we are not kind of looking at any price hikes so as of now to that extent. And we think that today the deflation, the raw material prices coming down would take care of the overall gross margins in terms of overall going forward. So I think the gross contribution would definitely kind of improve as we go forward.
What about the impact of inflation and the depreciating rupee? Will that have any sizable impact on demand, or will it be just, non-mentionable?
So as I said that, there is a deflationary trend in terms of the raw material prices we are seeing. So we are not expecting inflation really coming in Q3, and the past effect of inflation would possibly not be there in Q3 to that extent. So yes, I think the depreciating rupee can a little bit spoil the party overall in terms of going ahead as we see it. But I think inflation is a bigger piece in terms of which I think is going to be dealt strongly as far as Q3 is concerned. And with that as a background, I think it should not kind of come in the way of the demand, because market will not see any price increases if the deflation is in terms of what we are thinking happens in the market.
So domestically, you continue to be a dominant player right there. I wanted to understand in terms of market share, despite, big companies like Grasim announcing their plans to enter into the paint business. How are things going to be, changing right there? And do you expect to sustain your market share?
See, overall, I've been giving this commentary for some time now. Okay, I don't think so. We need to get obsessed about any player entering the market and so on and so forth. This is a phenomena which we have been seeing for the last 2 decades. We have seen international players with very, very deep pockets entering the Indian market and really kind of splurging money in the overall market to that extent. We see that Asian Paints today has a very, very strong brand equity in the market. We also have a very strong supply chain and a distribution efficiency in terms of what we bring onto the table. More than that, we have strong innovation and technological platforms in terms of which gives us differentiated products in the market to that extent. And given this kind of a thing, we really think there is, we are not really bothered about anyone coming and entering this market overall to that extent. And what we see very clearly is that today the market is about 65,000 crores today. In another 2 years, 3 years time, this market will go to about 75,000 crores. And if there is a new player which is even doing a business of about 2,000, 3,000 crores, it will be less than 4% of the share of the total market. So you can very well imagine for yourself if that player really makes a difference in the market to any of the players who are coexisting and are strong in this market today.